As you can tell, I went to go see Hadestown. It was incredible, an amazing experience, and just being able to see this show live was so surreal. I mean, I remember listening to the music in high school when I first found the show and it was first starting to kick off, and I just remember hearing the trombone and the orchestra come together with the singers, and it's just like, oh, it was so good. But actually getting to sit there and actually see it happen in front of me and picture everything with the music in my head was just so incredible. That was something that happened this past weekend and I will never forget it. It was an absolute amazing experience and I can't wait to go see live theater again. Yeah, it was so good. But I am here today to announce something that is really, really strange. Now, when I say strange, I mean it's something different than theater. It's something different than what you usually see on my channel. So I wanted to kind of promote something new that I was actually working on this past year. And when I say past year, I mean in December of last year. I had gotten sick after all of my shows had ended, and I spent a lot of time in my room singing and just kind of enjoying songwriting again. If you didn't know, I used to songwrite when I was in high school and none of the lyrics made sense, but we're not here to talk about that today. But I remember sitting on my phone and playing around with GarageBand, and Quaid, who has performed with me in both SpongeBob and in Shrek, he actually produces music, and you should know he also has a band called If Then. Their music is really, really good, so if you haven't heard it, please go listen to it on Spotify or Apple Music or anything. It's really, really good. But he actually was an inspiration. I was like, I want to create a song and just send it to him and be like, hey, look what I did. And it was just something that I just wanted to have fun with. I sent it to him and he ended up saying, we need to produce this right now. And I was like, whoa, what? So we did end up producing it, and we did end up kind of making it its own song, and I just wanted to do it for fun and just kind of get some experience in producing a song and putting something together. And I had some friends actually encouraging me and supporting me in this decision, and so we put it all together and worked through it, and I was like, okay, this is the thing now. I made a song. Cool. So after that happened, he was like, okay, when do you want to release it and promote it? And I said, what? I had no intention of promoting it and releasing it and making it a whole big deal. I just wanted a song to say, hey,
here's a song that I did a long time ago. Listen to it if you want to.
I had some friends who were like, no, we want to listen to it all the time and we want to share it with people, but that's not what I wanted. Not necessarily in a bad way. I didn't think that it wasn't good or anything. I think it's an amazing song and it's great to have that experience. But I think my biggest thing is that I was really worried about what people would think about the song, mainly because it's a different style than people are used to hearing me sing. It's not musical theater, it's not worship, it's not very calm and soothing, it's very pop, alternative, and fun. But it also has a message that kind of relates back to some things that I went through during quarantine and when I first found out that I had OCD. As some people already know, I was diagnosed with OCD in 2020. I think it was probably the beginning of 2021, truly. And it was a really difficult time because that was the time that I went through a lot of negative thoughts and I had a lot of rumination, and I realized what my compulsions were. And a lot of these words that I'm saying right now may not make any sense to some of you, but some of you may be watching this and thinking that's exactly what I've been dealing with, or you relate to something that I'm actually talking about, what I experienced. But I went through a lot of struggles during that time, and it's not something that I like to talk about because it just reminds me of that time. But I wrote this song out of that area very vaguely. The lyrics barely touch on it, but it's a song that really speaks to me on a deep level. And there was a part of me that was trying to figure out what to do with the song. Either I could just keep it to myself and just, send it to a couple of friends and let it sit and do nothing, or it could be an encouragement to those around me who are struggling with mental health or who may have struggled. And I want it to be an encouragement to others who may feel like they can't get out of it. So with all of that being said, a very long rant, I have struggled with mental health. I know people who struggle with mental health. A lot of people aren't very vocal about it. I'm not that vocal about it, but God has really helped me through it all, and without him, I don't think I would be where I am today, and I have so much more joy and hope in my heart, and I'm so thankful for that. But with that being said, I really want this song to be an encouragement to people who feel like they're lost, or if they keep trying, that they're gonna get somewhere. In the song, I actually talk about how if I fall, then I'm gonna fall and I'm going to get hurt. But if I keep running, if I keep going, I might get somewhere. I don't know if I will, but I might. Of course, the song sounds kind of sappy and kind of low, but it has a meaning. And the ultimate meaning of it that comes from where I have written it is you can do this. You can get through it, but you have to keep going. You have to keep pushing. With all of that being said, I am excited to announce that I will be releasing my song Imperfect Mind on Valentine's Day of this year. This is going to be really different for me, and I'm not looking to become a singer-songwriter, but I was very encouraged by a lot of people who really wanted to listen to my song and who really felt encouraged by this song. So I hope that y'all are as excited as I am, and I just can't wait to share this with you all. So I hope y'all are ready to hear this song coming up on February 14th. I will see you guys later. I think that's it. Bye, everybody.